Okay, so this is my Talaria X3 or XXX, whatever you want to call it. Is that a cop? I can't tell. I'm just gonna go on the sidewalk. I got it 3 months ago, and it has 202 miles on it. It is completely stock besides a upgraded display and a key ignition, which you can see right here. If you want to know how to do a key ignition to your Talaria XXX, just check my video. I will link it in the description. It's super simple, and I recommend it because the RFID is kind of frustrating to use. So it has a 60 volt 45 amp hour battery with a 6.5 kilowatt motor. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, and it's supposedly the same one as the Stinger, but I'm pretty sure that's been proven wrong by some people, but it's still mostly the same, so it's fine for me. This bike can go 52 miles an hour completely stock, which is absurd for its price. This bike is $1,000 cheaper than all of the other bikes, which is just crazy because of how much comes with this bike. So from Lunacycle right now, it is $3,175 if you don't add anything to it on their customization menus, which is compared to the Stinger, which is $4,500. That's crazy. This bike is probably the greatest e-bike you can get for the price. For $3,000, you're getting everything that comes with a Sur-Ron or a Talaria, besides the size and all of that. So you can see this bike definitely is a little bit shorter than the other bikes. I'm pretty sure it's 2 inches shorter than the Stinger, which is not very noticeable. And it is definitely long, like front tire to back tire. It comes stock with supermotos, which is really nice because I was looking for supermotos I want to street ride, and having to buy those on top of the bike would not really be great. So the fact that this bike came with supermotos was perfect, and I hope that more bikes in the future come out with supermotos. And this bike also has 40 miles of range, which is great compared to any other bike this size. Oh, there's a Sur-Ron. That's sick. These brakes. This bike has disc brakes, obviously, just like all the other e-bikes, but the stock brakes are not great, just like all the other bikes. You can see they work, but you can hear them squeak. So that's not ideal, especially if you're doing wheeling and stuff. As they get hot quickly, they can also glaze over. So if you do get any of the bikes, I recommend getting upgraded brakes, which I plan on doing. And then something else, these forks and the shock are not good at all. I'm gonna be 100% with you. They are not good. They just twist anytime you crash. And I'll play a clip from last time I tried to record this. I was showing off how the supermotos supposedly work in the dirt a little bit. I was proven wrong. They're also good for dirt. And after I did that, the forks twisted. The top of them was like this and the tire was like that, which is not ideal if you're riding. If you need a tip to fix that, so if your forks are twisted this way, hitting it that way will also push the tire that way. Doesn't make sense. Same with the other side. If it's going that way, you hit it that way and it'll go that way. Doesn't make much sense, but it works. Trust me, I would know. This bike also has really good torque. If you're trying to use this as a commuter style bike, or if you're street riding, this is really good. It can go speeds all the way up to 52, so you can keep up with traffic. It's really fast at accelerating, which is something that you really need if you're street riding, because you don't want to be lagging behind and getting rear-ended and all of that. That's not ideal. So that is suspension, powertrain, tires, brakes. Let's talk about just the normal stuff from this bike. So, this bike comes stock with an RFID button for the ignition. Obviously you can see I switched it because I did not like it. It also comes with a active brake light that is hooked up with the brake sensors, and if you take off the brake sensors you lose that, which sucks, but cuts a cost with the brake sensors. It has a headlight, which I don't like, but it has bright and low beam, and then it has daytime run, so I normally just leave it on there. It comes with the normal Talaria display, which is just right there, but I upgraded it because I want it to be bigger and in the middle. These pegs, not good. I'm just gonna say, upgrade them. They're not grippy. So if you're planning on doing wheelies and stuff a lot, if you're already good and everything, upgrade them. Now that I've talked about everything about this bike, what is my opinion on this bike? Should you get it or should you not get it? Personally, I love this bike. I think anybody that's trying to get into the e-bike community or just get a daily rider that is super fun, pick up this bike. Now obviously you can see it's gonna look a little bit different than the other bikes with this frame design with the enclosed battery. Comes with the headlight that looks different than all the other ones. It's definitely narrower, but that also comes with pluses. With the higher top speed, it's got a longer seat. You can fit 2 people on this seat easily. It has super simple wiring. It has a belt to chain drive, which lots of people say is so loud, but all you have to do is tighten the motor and that sound just quiets down. So my opinion, this is the greatest beginner bike for e-bikes anywhere. If you're planning on getting a bike, this is the one you should get. Obviously, you can see, as what I've talked about, you're gonna need to upgrade a few things if you want to have a great bike, such as suspension, pegs, maybe a stem lock, but at the cost of this bike, it would be cheaper to do all of that than buy a stock Sur-Ron or Sting R. If you are planning on riding dirt a lot, this might not be the bike for that. You might want to get a Sting R, a Sur-Ron, or a Sting, just because of the fact that those have the rear linkages for dirt. They're made for jumping. Everything is just dialed in for that kind of riding. This is made more as a street bike, so if you plan on riding street, this is it. But if you're riding dirt, you can also get dirt tires for this one, and it's also so small, just like the other bikes, that you're basically unnoticeable when you're on these little trails with people. You're just like a normal e-bike. I recommend this bike to anybody that wants to get a bike that's not $5 grand. I recommend buying it from Luna-Cycle if you're in the US, because they have really great shipping. They get it to you on time. It's really reliable. Definitely favorite brand. Their customer service is great. So I recommend Luna-Cycle if you're gonna buy an e-bike from anywhere. If I left anything out that you wanna know about this bike, please leave a comment down below and I'll make sure to answer it. And please like and subscribe, it means a lot to me. And have a good day.